Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and welcome back. Today I've got a new box to the channel to share with you. It's called Wanderluxe Home. This is a gorgeous quarterly curated home decor box with 4 to 6 items created by artisans around the world. The box is $160, but it's non-renewing, so it's not really a subscription. But I like that because it gives you the opportunity to look at each collection and decide if it's something you'd like to bring into your own home. Maybe you hold on to a few pieces, maybe you gift a few pieces, but no matter what, it's really nice knowing that all of the items are ethically and sustainably sourced. If you're interested in checking it out, you can use the code Noelle15 and that will save you 15% site-wide, so not just on the boxes. But let's go ahead and get into this winter box, which was sent to me for review. But first I just have to show you the box itself, you guys, because it's so beautiful. On the outside it's just your normal brown cardboard, but inside the lid is this gorgeous image, which was just like a breath of fresh air. It kind of gave me those travel vibes, which of course is something that I've been dearly missing over the past year. So I'm really excited to find some pieces that I would probably have picked up in my own travels, but also know that I am supporting some of those artists that are creating those items. So let's go ahead and get into it. You have to forgive me, there is going to be some like unpacking ASMR in this video because everything of course is packaged so well. So it looks like we have a nice product booklet, so let's go ahead and get into that and see what it says. On the inside there's a little letter from the founder, which I'll go ahead and read it to you. It says, "Dear Wanderers, welcome to 2021. It looks like we'll be spending a little more time at home, missing our beloved friends and family, all while patiently awaiting the day we can reconnect. Although last year was challenging, I hope you found time to appreciate the gifts you have. Perhaps the greatest one is a place to call home. Our homes continue to have new meaning, and Wanderluxe Home wants to bring you ethically handcrafted pieces with a soul and a story. Get cozy with our winter box featuring a hand-poured candle from Kenya, small batch coffee from Oaxaca, hand-woven tea towels from Mitla, hand-carved coasters from the Yucatan Peninsula, and hand-carved spoons from Veracruz. I am very excited to continue on this journey and want to sincerely express my gratitude for joining me. My hope is that our winter artisan box will let your imaginations wander and bring a little global cheer into your home. Cheers, Joya." So I love that, and that is so true and important to remember as well. As someone who has been complaining so much about not being able to go anywhere, it is so crucial that we make sure that our homes are really a refuge and an oasis, and I do think it's nice to sort of refresh things every once in a while. So this is a really nicely produced booklet with some gorgeous images, and it does look like we have a lot of information, that story and soul about each of the items. It doesn't look like they have the retail values, but I'm guessing that some of the products might be available individually on the website, so I could probably look them up there. And then I'm just flipping through to make sure I know where everything is. It does have a couple of recipes in here, which I think is great to have that literal global flavor. So we've got the wonderful white chocolate mocha. That sounds awesome. And a cozy caramel coffee, probably using some of that coffee that she mentioned in the letter. And then on the back inside cover, we've got a nice image of some of the artisans creating some of the products, which of course I love that as well. And then it does say all items sold by Wanderluxe Home are handcrafted. Therefore, they may have slight variations of color and design between products, making each piece unique and a true work of art. Our website photos are a close representation of products, but may not be identical to the one that you received. So fair warning, but of course that is so true with anything that is handcrafted. But I like that they included that just in case you were wondering why yours doesn't look exactly like the one on the website or the one that's in this video. But I'm going to keep this in front of me so that I can tell you a little bit more of those background stories about all of the items. But let's go ahead and dive in because I'm excited, like I said, to see what we've got. So the first thing that I grabbed is this brown cardboard box that says Ayers Mexico on it. So inside I'm just seeing like a little business card, and then I'm thinking this might be the coasters. So yes, it is the coasters all wrapped up in tissue. And then let's take a look at them. They are so pretty. Now I've been getting a lot of coasters in different boxes, which I don't mind at all, but what's kind of cool is they're all in these fun like geometric shapes, but in different materials. So I have some like marble ones, some leather ones, some wood ones, and these are kind of like asymmetrical though. You can see it's a hexagon, but it's not a perfect hexagon, and I just think the wood itself is really, really pretty. I'm thinking it'll probably tell me exactly what kind of wood it is, and it does have these nice little like rubber feet on the bottom, so nothing is going to get scratched, which I definitely appreciate. But I do think these are really, really cool. So let me put that off to the side and find it in the booklet so I can tell you a little bit more about it. So these are the Salem coasters. So there's a set of 4, which is great. It says our partners Joanna and Kareem dream up minimalist designs featuring natural finishes that are simply stunning. Their inspiration is drawn from the historic, natural, and primitive roots of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, which is at once apparent in the simplistic yet captivating design of the Salem coaster set. These wood coasters are hand-carved by Mexican artists the studio employs. I love the like edge of these, like the bevel of them too. What is unique about the design of these coasters is that the wood is actually gathered from the waste of trees, like fallen branches struck down by a lightning storm. This way they're limiting environmental impact while not wasting the beauty Mother Nature provides. Enjoy these coasters knowing no trees were harmed in their creation. That is so cool. So no deforestation going on here with these coasters, and look at this gorgeous wood that otherwise would have gone unused. So I think that is awesome, and that's like one of those stories that you love hearing. Let's take a look at another one. So we've got another box from the same company. I'm not sure what it is, but they're definitely lighter than the coasters. So let me just make sure I still have some space here on my desk for all of the items. So I'm thinking these might be the spoons. They are, and they're so pretty, you guys. Let me see if I can show you first the like leather strap and this like brad that keeps them together, and then there are 2 different size spoons. So you got one that's like really round, and then it's got like this long oval handle, and then one that's kind of got like 2 circles almost. So these are really cool, and I love how the grain on them is different just because of the different pieces of wood that were used. So let me go ahead and read a little bit about these. These are the Orinoco spoons. It says, nestled amidst a lush tropical forest between mountains and sea, you'll find the ecologically and culturally rich destination of Veracruz, Mexico. This special area captivates everyone who visits, especially once they visit the community of Pajapan. Pajapan is a rural community located in the Los Tuxtlas Biosphere Reserve on the slopes of a local volcano. It's also home to our gifted partners Agua y Monte. Translated to Water and Mountains, Agua y Monte is a local artisan cooperation that utilizes the land to create extraordinary masterpieces by hand. Our Orinoco spoon set is designed and crafted from native coquite wood by families of artisans who pass down the trade from generation to generation. The spoons are tied together by a beautiful strap of Mexican leather and are the perfect size to scoop coffee into your carafe as the coasters wait on the table to be dressed up with your favorite mug. So I love how they're kind of giving us a little story, a little narrative, how to use all of these products together. So we can use this for the coffee, and then of course the coffee cup can go onto our coasters. So let's see if I can find that coffee that they have been kind of alluding to. So here it is. So this is a nice big package. It's Flavors Hunters Mexican Coffee, Oaxaca origin, 100% gourmet Arabica, ground coffee, medium roast, and it is 8.8 ounces. So we got this nice big bag. So that's what those recipes that I mentioned were for. So it says our Arabica coffee is grown in the small coffee town of Janica or Zanica. I'm guessing it's Janica, located on the coastal region of Oaxaca, and is home to 20 families of farmers. We partnered with Chasseurs de Saveur, a small business in Veracruz, Mexico that is committed to promoting rural development in a fair and eco-friendly way. This partnership allows us to share authentic products from the edible forests of Mexico straight to your home. The coffee is medium roasted and finely ground, full of vanilla and lemon aromas that are sure to delight your taste buds. So that sounds really good. And as some of you know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I usually use my Keurig, but I do try to use the reusable pods so that I can try out all of these fantastic coffees that we get. And I'm really looking forward forward to that because, like I said, coffee is something that I drink every single day. All right, let's see what else we have got. So I'm finding now the tea towels. I kind of like that she gave us all the spoilers there in that opening story. So I have to pull some of the foozles. There's a lot of paper shred on these because it's all attached to like the tassels that are on these. So let me see if I can get rid of some of that at least so that I can show you. And of course, as always, I will take some photos, maybe not as beautiful as the ones that she has in her pamphlet and on her website, but I will try to show you how I would use these, how I would style some of them in my home. So I'm almost there, you guys. I just want you to get the full effect because these are really pretty, and I love that it's in these like neutral colors. So it's going to go with anyone's kitchen, and we've got 2 of them. So I guess I could have just pulled off the shred from one of them at a time, but they came in 2 little bundles. I think I freed them for the most part from all of the shred. And let's go ahead and open one up. So it's just got this like simple stripe on part of it, a little bit of shred dust, and then these nice little tassels here, this nice little fringe at the bottom, and they have a nice texture to them. I think you can probably kind of see, so they're not like super duper smooth, but they do feel like they'll be pretty absorbent. So I like this, and I like that we got a set of 2 because I always like having 2 like on that bar on my stove. That's where I put my tea towels. I think that's where most people put their tea towels, and it is nice to have 2 of them. So let me see if I can find this in here. Maybe that's earlier on. So I'm seeing the candle, which of course you guys know I'm going to be excited about that candle, saving the best for last. And then let's see, they're showing me the like loom for the creation of the tea towels, but I'm not actually seeing the tea towels and like some information about it. So there they are, they're right by the spoons. So a second column, this is the La Mesa tea towel. It says, one of our favorite things about travel at Wanderluxe Home is the deeply rooted traditions you can uncover from something so seemingly simple. Our gorgeous tea towels are hand woven in the Zapotec weaving village of Mitla, Mexico, using a centuries old technique called petal loom weaving. During a visit just before the pandemic, our gracious host and partner Rodrigo helped us discover the tradition and methods used to craft these intricate and beautiful pieces. He explained to us that weaving is a way of life for many families in the region since introduced by the Spaniards over 500 years ago. His family's workshop employs 8 local weavers who have learned the craft from their ancestors, just as Rodrigo was taught by his father. Each tea towel in our winter box is handcrafted by Rodrigo and his team with this historic method. This set is perfect for use as a hand towel or kitchen towel to add culture and character to your home. But again, I love that it's like very like minimalist, very neutral, and I know the story about it, but it's going to work in my home, which tends to be sort of like clean and not like too much in terms of like patterns. So again, all of these pieces are so beautiful and also simple enough, I think, to incorporate into whatever style you have in your home. I think these are really pretty. The stripe on them is like almost like a reddish brown, so I do really think that's lovely. And then I think we get down to our candle now, so I'm of course excited about that. So this is the Soy Ugandan Palmarosa oil candle. So it came in this really cool box, and it looks like I'm gonna have to maybe slice it open. Nope, I don't have to. Cool. Oh, this is neat, you guys. So inside it looks like it's like wrapped in fabric a little bit. So let me pull this out. Cool. Part of the fun is always unpacking everything. So it was like packaged in there really nicely. I love this little bag that it came in. This is so cute. Isn't that cute? I love that pattern. So it says it's by Organic Savannah, Kenya, and then in their hashtag is it all goes around. Let me go ahead and pull this out. It says Organic Savannah is a truly inspirational social enterprise that puts sustainable impact in empowering women and families at the forefront of their mission. In fact, they live by their brand motto, do good and empower people. After meeting the founder in 2019 and uncovering their unique passions, ethical business practices, and do-good spirit, we knew we had to have them as Wanderluxe Home partners. Today's Organic Savannah employs nearly 30 local women artisans in Thika, Kenya. These talented women crafted the candle in our winter artisan box using the rich natural ingredients found in East Africa. So I love this vessel, you guys. It almost just looks like a wine bottle. It's a little bit smaller diameter than a wine bottle, but then like almost like they just cut it. But it's kind of got this greenish amber to it. It's really pretty. It says it's Organic Savannah's mission to practice business sustainability to preserve both its rich land and distinctive culture. Each item is made with 100% recycled and or reusable materials, and they've planted over 30,000 aloe vera plants in a community farm. Not to mention, they reinvest 100% of their profits into the local community and ecosystem. Perhaps most inspirational is their investment in education to empower younger generations. Through a partnership with the Caribou Center, they've helped to educate 1,500 local children in efforts to break generational poverty in the Umoja community. Organic Savannah is an authentically sustainable brand that's using business for good, putting opportunity for communities and the sustainability of our world before profits. You guys, I love this candle and everything that it stands for. This is so gorgeous. It's 7 ounces, so I do think it is actually a repurposed bottle, because you can kind of see along the bottom that it looks like it's a bottle that they have decided to put a candle in. So that is super cool. It's got a really like light scent. It's almost got like a citronella scent to it. It doesn't actually say what it is. It just says essential oils and that it's 7 ounces, but I think it is so pretty. Like, this is a really unusual like glass color, and you guys know that I love collecting glass and collecting cool candle jars and being able to repurpose them. Once again, I feel like all candle jars should have like a second life. But wow, you guys, this was a great box. And again, everything came from these great stories, these awesome communities and businesses that are working to create a better world. And at the same time, they don't necessarily, they're not like so stylized or so specific to a certain sort of design aesthetic that you can't incorporate them into your own home. Like, everyone can enjoy and use a beautiful candle like this. The spoons are so great, and I love that they have that idea of using it for your coffee. And then we've got these great coasters, and of course beautiful tea towels. Not even an item in here that I could say is like my least favorite. I think they're all like at the top in terms of being my favorites. Let me know though in the comments below what your favorite item in this gorgeous box was. What story really struck you. I loved ending with that candle because I think it's so cool, and I love hearing about how they use tree waste, quote unquote, to create those coasters. Lovely box, lovely mission, and I do hope you guys check it out for sure. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.